Hey, what's up, guys? Cinema Gamer Music Menace 23 here, and I'm back again for another video for you guys. A look at what I bought last week and a reviews about what I watched last week, and let's take a look at everything I picked up. And last week I got the Hollywood Story magazine for the Ultimate Guide to Batman. Awesome. And I picked that up at County Market, and I also got Platoon complete and boxed. Awesome. The Terminator 2 Judgment Day complete and boxed. Awesome. And Total Recall complete and boxed. Awesome. And I also got Final Fantasy X, the greatest hits release. And what I got with that is a note here saying thank you for your business, and be sure to check out our Instagram / Pinterest pages for updates on new arrivals. And Red Rim Games. So thank you, Red Rim Games, for that note. And I also got Kingdom Hearts 2 Greatest Hits, brand new factory sealed. Awesome. And I got The World Is Not 007, The World Is Not Enough, with a mint cartridge. So I'm gonna be giving my other one to my brother when I get him a 64 for Christmas or for his birthday. And I also got Ninja Gaiden 2 with the manual. Awesome. I have the box, and I'm getting rid of my other copy of this because it's in pretty bad condition, but I got a better condition of the cart. So awesome. And I also got Ghosts and Goblins. I have it complete now with the manual, and I got a mint copy of the cart. Awesome. And that is it for what I watched, what I bought last week, and let's hear about what I watched. And last week I watched the Lethal Weapon series all the way till 3, but I watched Lethal Weapon 4 this week. So last week I watched the Lethal Weapon all the way to 3 series. Let's start off talking about the first one. Lethal Weapon 1 is an action-adventure film released in 1982, filmed by Warner Brothers Pictures. A straight-laced LAPD detective teams up with an unhinged cop who, distraught after his wife's passing, has a death wish and takes unnecessary risks. The duo's first homicide case involves a young woman who ties to a drug and prostitution ring. And I also watched Lethal Weapon 2, and Lethal Weapon 2 was released in 1989, and it's also filmed by Warner Brothers Pictures. And Lethal Weapon 2 and detectives Martin Riggs and Roger Murtaugh stumble across a trunk full of gold coins and follow the trail to a South African diplomat who's using his immunity to conceal a smuggling operation. And Lethal Weapon 3 was released in 1992, and it was also filmed by Warner Brothers Pictures. Archetype archetypal buddy cops Riggs and Murtaugh Care are back for another round of high-stakes action, this time setting their sights on bringing down former Los Angeles police lieutenant turned black market weapons dealer. The Lethal Weapon series, and I also watched Empire Records. Empire Records is a teen comedy film released in 1995, filmed by Warner Brothers Pictures. This Alan Moyle comedy, which ultimately gained cult status among diehard fans, captures a day in the life of a record store that doubles as a meeting place for young slackers, dreamers, and doers. When a clerk played by Rory Cochrane gambles away the store's cash, the boss, played by Anthony Paglia, tries to recoup his losses. Meanwhile, flirty Gina, played by Renee Zellweger, provides a counterpoint to love-struck Corey, played by Liv Tyler, who is crushing on a coworker. And I also watched Copland. Copland is an action film released in 1997, filmed by Miramax Pictures. Action hero extraordinaire Sylvester Stallone. Headlines: James Mangold's director's cut of this edgy crime thriller that explodes with an all-star cast including Robert De Niro, Harvey Keitel, and Ray Liotta. Freddie Heflin, played by Stallone, is a sheriff of a small and seemingly peace town populated by the big city police officers. He's long admired when he uncovers a massive deadly conspiracy among these local residents. He is forced to make a dangerous choice between protecting his idols and upholding the law. And I also watched Mad Max. Mad Max is an action film released in 1980, filmed by MGM Studios, setting Mel Gibson on a sure path to superstardom. This highly acclaimed crazy kaleidoscope of highway mayhem cinematically defined the post-apocalyptic landscape, featuring eye-popping stunts that are electrifying and very convincing, and aesthetically nihilistic spirit. This unforgettable actioner from director George Miller is George Miller is pure cinematic poetry. In a revenge near future, a savage motorcycle gang rules the road, terrorizing innocent civilians while tearing up the streets with the ruthless gang laughs in the face of a police force hell-bent on stopping them. They underestimate one's officer, Max, played by Mel Gibson, and when the bikers brutalize Max's best friend and family, they send him into a mad frenzy that leaves him with only one thing left in the world to live for: revenge. Also starring Joanne Samuel, Hugh Keyes, Brian, and Steve Bisley. This rugged race car of a film runs on comic book volatility, exhilarating rowdiness, and visual intensity. These movies I was talking about were awesome films, so if you haven't seen these films, feel free to check them out or watch them on demand or rent them or watch them on demand. So if you haven't seen these movies, feel free to rent them and watch them on demand because they're awesome movies. So that's all. And that is it. And thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me, hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. And stay tuned for my next weekly vlog video. And be sure to hit that notification bell because you got to do that now. Or leave a comment down below. And that's it. And thank you guys so much for checking out this video. And I will see you all later. Peace out.